All signs appear to point to Usman versus Masvidal. And in so many ways, that's a hard fight to not make. I mean, it really is. You look at the usual suspects there, you could do whatever you wanted with Tyron Woodley. I mean, I'm talking about bring him right into a title fight. Sure, you could. Leon Edwards, 8 fights, 4 years. He's never, I mean, there's stuff that you can do, but Masvidal fits the bill better than anybody. He's fresh blood. That's where he would beat Tyron out. He's more well-known. That's where he would beat Edwards out. And it's also just kind of a tough spot to have 2 champions within the same division and not have them fight. Just in many ways, and I'm talking about from this perspective of acting as though Masvidal is not the rightful number 1 contender. I think that would just be a really hard thing to do when he has a title within that division. So, okay, it looks like those guys are going to fight, but it does have another question. Well, what are we doing with Conor? Because I think that we have established somewhat well that Conor versus Khabib next for Conor makes a major scheduling issue, right? First, Khabib has Tony. Who knows how that fight's going to go? Secondly, Khabib goes into Ramadan. He's not back until September, right? So that means we're putting Conor on ice until September. Oh, and we have to have another piece come into play, which is that Khabib even has the title by then. I feel like that's asking a lot. There was, you've always got the Nate Diaz, right? And I think we all can agree that that's going to happen at some point. So you could bring Nate in and you just do it now. There's one thing that did come up, though, and Coach Kavanaugh's the one that started this, Conor's coach. And he said, Justin Gaethje at 170. That's what I want Conor to do. And there was a little piece of me that, whoa, I had to turn my head. That got my attention. Not the Justin Gaethje part. I'm in anybody you want Justin Gaethje to fight, I'm on board. I got it. Gaethje and Conor, and plus some of the heat and the back and forth. That just works. But I wouldn't predict that's going to happen. Excuse me. Whether it works or not, I would not predict it was going to happen. I turned my head because he said 170. And one thing about Conor is Conor likes there to be something weird. He likes there to be something weird involved. Something cool, something different. Oh, I'm going to go over and I'm going to box, a sport I've never done. That's different and that's unusual, and guys aren't given that opportunity, and that just kind of fits the Conor bill. I'm going to go up to 155 and fight Eddie Alvarez while I'm the champion at 145. That's a little weird. That's a little different. Guys aren't given that opportunity. That fits the bill for Conor. Even if you look at the match he just had with Cowboy, or if you were to look at Justin Gaethje, okay, does Justin Gaethje make sense for Conor? Sure. Yes, if we're looking for something for Conor to do in the meanwhile. I mean, just go look at what he just did with Cowboy, I guess, for example. The fact that he's going to fight Cowboy at 170 pounds, but it's going to qualify him for a title shot at 155 pounds. That's weird. That's unusual. That fits the bill. So there is something that kind of makes you turn your head and go, well, wait a second. Yeah, I don't really know that Conor's going to drop to 155 and, the Frankie Edgar fight that was discussed a number of months ago, or even to go take on Justin Gaethje. I don't know about that. But one of the reasons I don't know about that is that all makes too much sense. There's nothing weird. There's nothing unusual. So it doesn't fit the bill. There is some, if Gaethje has to leave his weight class of 155, he has to. He has to go and become a welterweight for one night only as a way of getting Conor, which keeps Conor in the power position. Conor loves to be in the power position. Now guys have to leave their division and do it under weight classes and do it under Conor's rules. There's just something about it, Gaethje and 170 and Conor, that I believe is more likely to happen. Gaethje versus Conor makes sense. Gaethje having to go to 170, I think, makes a little bit more sense for that bizarre factor that Conor seems to like.